Good day, everyone. Today we're going to explore one of the most fascinating planets in our solar system, Venus. Venus is the second planet from the Sun and is often referred to as the Earth's sister planet due to its similar size and composition. In this video, we'll be discussing Venus' description and characteristics, including its size, position, orbit, atmosphere, and other features. Venus has been known to humans for thousands of years, and it was one of the 5 planets visible to the naked eye. The ancient Babylonians named Venus Ishtar, the goddess of love and fertility, and the ancient Greeks called it Phosphorus, meaning morning star or light bringer. The Roman name for Venus was Venus, named after their goddess of love and beauty. The first recorded observation of Venus was made by the Babylonians in the 2nd millennium BCE. They observed Venus movements and realized that it was the same planet that appeared at dawn and dusk. Later, ancient Greek astronomers, such as Pythagoras, observed and recorded Venus movements and its phases. In the 17th century, Galileo Galilei was the first person to observe Venus using a telescope. He observed Venus phases, similar to the phases of the Moon, which helped to confirm the Copernican model of the solar system. In the following centuries, many astronomers studied Venus, including the French astronomer, Pierre-Simon Laplace, who proposed that Venus had a thick atmosphere and high surface temperatures. In the 20th century, space exploration brought new opportunities to study Venus. The first spacecraft to visit Venus was NASA's Mariner 2, which flew by the planet in 1962 and provided the first measurements of Venus' temperature and atmosphere. In 1967, the Soviet Union launched Venera 4, which became the first spacecraft to enter Venus' atmosphere and provide direct measurements of its composition. Over the next few decades, numerous missions were sent to Venus by various countries, including the United States, Soviet Union, Japan, and the European Space Agency. These missions included orbiters, landers, and flybys, which provided a wealth of information about Venus' surface, atmosphere, and geology. One of the most successful missions was the Magellan spacecraft, which orbited Venus from 1990 to 1994 and mapped over 98% of the planet's surface with radar. Despite the numerous missions to Venus, there is still much we do not know about this planet. The thick clouds in Venus' atmosphere make it difficult to observe the surface directly, and the extreme conditions on the planet's surface make it challenging to send a lander that can survive for more than a few hours. However, new technologies, such as orbiters and rovers, continue to provide valuable insights into Venus' characteristics and history. Venus is often referred to as Earth's twin because it is similar in size and composition to our planet. However, its surface is vastly different from Earth's. Venus' surface is extremely hot, with temperatures reaching up to 864 degrees Fahrenheit, 462 degrees Celsius. The planet's thick atmosphere, which is composed mainly of carbon dioxide, creates a greenhouse effect that traps heat and causes the surface temperature to rise to such extreme levels. Venus' surface is dominated by vast plains and highland regions, with few large-scale features such as mountains or oceans. The majority of the planet's surface is covered by volcanic plains, which are thought to be relatively young, with some estimates suggesting that they may be less than 500 million years old. These plains are covered in a layer of fine-grained volcanic rock and have a relatively smooth surface with few impact craters. There are, however, some notable features on Venus' surface, including a series of large shield volcanoes, similar to those found on Earth's Hawaiian Islands. These volcanoes are thought to be some of the largest in the solar system, with the highest peak, Maxwell Montes, reaching a height of 11 kilometers, 7 miles, above the average surface level. Other notable features include impact craters, which are much rarer on Venus than on other planets such as Mars or the Moon, and rift valleys, which are believed to have formed as a result of tectonic activity. One of the most striking features of Venus' surface is its lack of plate tectonics. Plate tectonics is the process by which the Earth's lithosphere, or outermost layer, is broken into plates that move and interact with one another, causing earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. Without plate tectonics, Venus' surface is much less active than Earth's, with few signs of recent geological activity. Despite the harsh conditions on Venus, scientists have long been fascinated by the possibility of life on the planet. While it is unlikely that complex life could exist on the surface of Venus, Some researchers have proposed that microbial life may be able to survive in the planet's upper atmosphere, where conditions are less extreme. Recent research has provided some compelling evidence to support this theory. In September 2020, a team of scientists announced the discovery of phosphine gas in Venus' atmosphere. Phosphine is a gas that is typically produced by microbes, and its presence on Venus has led some researchers to suggest that it may be a sign of microbial life in the planet's upper atmosphere. However, other scientists remain skeptical of this theory. The discovery of phosphine on Venus is still being studied and debated within the scientific community, and it is unclear whether or not it is actually a sign of life on the planet. In addition to the search for life, scientists are also interested in understanding the climate and geological history of Venus. The planet's thick atmosphere and extreme temperature make it difficult to study from Earth, but there have been several missions to Venus in recent years that have provided valuable data and insights. One of the most significant missions to Venus was the Venus Climate Orbiter, which was launched by the Japanese Space Agency in 2010. The mission provided new data about Venus' atmospheric circulation and the planet's history of volcanic activity. The European Space Agency's Venus Express mission, which ended in 2014, also provided valuable data about the planet's atmosphere and geology. Looking to the future, there are several new missions planned to explore Venus in greater detail. NASA's Veritas mission, which is scheduled to launch in 2028, will map Venus' surface using radar imaging, providing new insights into the planet's geological history. The mission will also study the planet's atmosphere and search for signs of volcanic activity. One of the biggest challenges of colonizing Venus is the planet's harsh environment. With surface temperatures that can reach up to 864 degrees Fahrenheit, 462 degrees Celsius, the conditions are not conducive to human life. In addition, the planet's atmosphere is composed mostly of carbon dioxide, with clouds of sulfuric acid that make it highly corrosive and toxic. As such, any attempts to colonize Venus would require significant advancements in technology and innovation to create livable conditions for humans. Despite these challenges, there have been some proposals for potential colonization on Venus. One such proposal involves floating cities in the planet's upper atmosphere, where temperatures and atmospheric pressure are more hospitable. These cities would be suspended in the atmosphere by giant balloons filled with breathable air and would be powered by solar energy. Another proposal suggests using robots to build underground habitats on Venus, which would protect humans from the extreme temperatures and toxic atmosphere. These habitats would be built using locally sourced materials and would be self-sustaining with the help of advanced technology. In conclusion, while the challenges associated with human colonization on Venus are significant, there have been proposals for potential habitats and floating cities in the planet's upper atmosphere. Venus also has several interesting facts and myths associated with it, including its bright appearance in the night sky and its cultural significance throughout history. With ongoing research and exploration, we can expect to learn even more about this fascinating planet and its role in our solar system. Thank you for joining me on this journey to explore the wonders of Venus. From its size and orbit to its harsh environment and potential for human colonization, Venus is a truly fascinating planet that continues to capture the imaginations of scientists and stargazers alike. As we wrap up this discussion, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button and leave a like or comment to show your support. Your engagement helps me create more content that you'll love. Remember, the exploration of Venus is ongoing, and there is still much to learn about this enigmatic planet. I hope this video has inspired you to continue learning about the cosmos and the mysteries that lie beyond. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.